Hello, and welcome to No
And
Business
welcome.
Gambling. What are we doing?
What do you mean? What are we doing?
This is going all in.
We
We're
had
like
a whole off season to practice this, and
this.
we forgot how who
It's
does
the
the intro
brand new
here.
season, and we're already messing this up.
Jesus Christ! All right, hello.
And
That's what we're
welcome.
supposed to say. And welcome.
Oh my.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Let's go. This is all staying in, by the way.
Hello
And welcome,
to No Business Gambling.
where we have
No Business Gambling. It's
it's your
season 2, guys. So get hyped. It's no holds barred. We have video now. We're sitting there looking at 2 screens. We fired half of the staff.
SpongeBob, you're fired!
Huh? Bye.
all year long. We're gonna have crisp audio. We're gonna have stupid
The
edits,
crispiest.
and we're gonna have video. We upgraded. We upgraded this year. We're on.
We upgraded.
Shout out Discord. Shout out Discord.
Yeah, shout out our Okay, our sponsors are this year. We fired the entire staff. So LinkedIn, we're sponsored by LinkedIn, where you can find us. Number 2, sponsored by Discord. Shouts out Discord for making this
Shout out.
possible. And then our third sponsor, we're sponsored by the one and only. Now that my man Talladega is 21, we're now the liquor sponsor, sponsored by Evan Williams.
Yep.
Bottled and
Shout
bond,
out
baby.
Evan Williams. Hey,
Shout out Evan Williams. Smooth, crisp taste
I got us a fourth.
all year long.
I got us a fourth sponsor. I never told you about it.
Oh shit! All right, who is it?
Santita's tortilla chips.
Hey, it's still the only tortilla chip that's $2.99, guys. Still the only
$2.99 in this
tortilla chip.
economy to keep your tortilla
In
chips
this
at
economy, guys,
$2.99.
especially in California. He's live in California.
But as usual, California is even higher at $5.45.
Live in California. Gas is like
Look at that.
$5 now.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
You know, to get 2 quesadillas at Taco Bell, it cost me $14.
2 what?
2 quesadillas at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I can get 2 Mexican pizzas and 2 spicy potato soft tacos for $11.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I'm 100% sure
Yeah.
you can.
I can't disclose where I am though, so you guys got to figure that out.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, we got some football to talk about. Long off season.
We do. You know what? This is the worst. I'm looking at it. You can see it in my eyes. This is probably the worst set of lines I have ever seen in my life for a week 1. Vegas seems to be playing this thing very close to the chest because just like the rest of us, they have no idea what the hell's going to go on.
Yeah. Yep. First game. We got the Chiefs.
First game.
We got the Ravens. Thoughts?
Thoughts? You're not even going to tell the people the lines, Jesus Christ. Guys, we have the Chiefs and the Ravens. The line is at -3 and the total is 47.5. AccuWeather on the stupid ESPN app, which also not shout out ESPN. We're just using this because it has the weather
Yeah.
and the line. I have my own personal bookie, so I take my own lines.
They,
but
they kind of
I
they kind of
digress.
ruined the Pat McAfee show, didn't they? Like it used to be electric. Now it's just
They
meh.
did run the Pat McAfee show. I don't think I've watched the Pat McAfee show once this year.
He's still cool on game day, but besides that, like the actual Pat McAfee show, it just isn't the same.
That's he's got Bill Belly now, so I like the Bill Belly. I watched that.
Yeah.
But that was just a clip on YouTube. Shouts out YouTube,
Shouts
where
out.
this is probably going to end up. It's 77 degrees with what looks to be a little cloudy emoji with some sunshine.
What are
I'm
you-
taking this game.
What are you getting? I have the line at over 46 and the weather at 90 degrees.
Are you looking at college?
No, I'm looking at Baltimore, Kansas City. I'm on the CBS Sports app.
This is the wrong time to be doing this.
It is. Let's keep it a $1.50. Weather doesn't matter in Arrowhead. It doesn't matter. The place is gonna be rocking. Crowd's gonna be
Here,
electric.
give it this. Let me refresh. We'll give it one refresh. We go one refresh an episode. $77 degrees, baby. You said the line was 46?
I have it at over under 46.
I got 47 there.
We'll go
I'm
46
not
and a
taking
half.
that line.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm staying away.
Well, no, I'm taking the Ravens +3.
Ooh, going head to head week 1. I got the Chiefs -3. Listen, Lamar Jackson. Went on a rampage last year. talking about how he's not an actual quarterback. He can run the ball real well. He's got Derrick Henry, whoop-de-doo, another running guy. Zay Flowers completely showed that he's a fraud in the playoffs when he got that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Cost the Ravens a chance at the Super Bowl. Give me Patrick Mahomes week 1. He might be the GOAT. He might be. Who knows? The Chiefs are covering. They might win by 40.
I disagree with probably 70% of what you just said. The other 30% is in favor of my bet. Right? Zay Flowers would blow it. You know who doesn't blow it? A guy that realized he blows it. All right. +3 in Arrowhead week 1 on a Thursday. First off, I wanted to entertain the idea of taking 47.5. But it is the Thursday night curse. So I'm staying away.
We got Brazil. Brazil gets a football game this year.
Nothing will stop me. Not even.
Times are changing. We've got the Green Bay Packers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Over under 48.5. Philly's favored by 2.5 points. What are your thoughts? Oh, this game's on Peacock.
My thoughts.
Ooh, that changes things. I don't like that being on Peacock.
The idea that it's on Peacock changes your mind?
It does. It does. I was leaning
What do you got against Peacock?
against Philadelphia, but dude, I just don't like Peacock games. I'm not a fan.
How about this? I don't like Brazil, so I'm staying away.
Fair take.
Shouts out the World Cup.
Number 8, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Atlanta Falcons. The line is at -3, over under 42. This is a classic Pittsburgh under, but you know me, my rule, I stay away from Pittsburgh games.
You got a brand new quarterback. You're staying away from Pittsburgh games?
I have no faith in the season. We're going to go 9-8, barely make the playoffs, get blown out by the Texans in the first round. Exactly
The
what's
fact that
going to
you're
happen.
on taking this game makes me want to. What?
That's exactly what's going to happen. Pittsburgh's going to lose this game.
The fact that you're not taking this game makes me want to take this game.
If you take anything, take the under or take Atlanta -3. I don't know if Pittsburgh scores 14 points. Seriously.
Do you have to believe in Kirk Cousins, though? That's at the end of the day, that's the question.
Dress rehearsal? Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
Kurt. I like it, Kirko.
You like that?
Big Kirko. I'm loving it.
Kirk Cousins, besides week 1, is going to be my new Jacksonville Jaguars this year. Big fan of Atlanta. Big time fan.
I'm staying away. This week this whole thing stinks.
This whole
All
slate
of it.
sucks.
Everything I'm looking at stinks.
But we got to gamble.
Poop.
Game 2.
Look at this poop.
The Arizona Cardinals. Ooh, on CBS. Versus the Buffalo Bills. -6.5 in the Bills' favor. Over under 48. I like this line. I wasn't going to bet it. I like this line. You give me your thoughts before I give you my pick.
I'll give you my thoughts. Josh Allen's a bum. The Cardinals suck. I'm staying away.
Call of Duty's not out yet.
I'm standing on business that this is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
Can you do me a quick Google search? When does Call of Duty come out? When does the new Call of Duty come out? Do me a quick Google search and I'll rant about this game.
Beta's going right now, so it has to come out in a week or two.
So it's
the
not
beta's
out
out
yet,
right
is
now.
what you're saying.
It is, but you got to understand, if where you're going, you best believe that he's playing the beta, because the
I
beta
don't
is
think
out.
the beta's out right now.
The beta is out right now. If you have early access, which I know for a fact they give all those losers, just for being there.
All right, we're
so
staying away.
They have
We're staying
early
away.
access.
I was going to
They're
nuke
playing the
Arizona. But we're going to stay away. Next
beta.
game.
You're staying away because it's the beta.
Yeah, because I
I'm
was
just staying
gonna,
away because I hate the Buffalo Bills.
I was gonna make this my play of the week. If Call of Duty was not
In
out.
favor of the Cardinals?
Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a stud. He might single-handedly beat the Buffalo Bills. Game 3. My game of the week. My game of the year. We're throwing multiple units. We're deploying the entire magazine. Yeah, you know exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Tennessee Titans, Chicago Bears. Over under 45. Chicago's favored by -3.5. Give me your pick first.
I'm not taking this game. I know where he's going, and I just want to make a disclaimer on this camera right now. Hello. You Bears fans. I swear to God, the moment that this kid sucks and you turn on him, I'm going to look at you guys because you guys have been sitting there, you know what I mean, just taking every inch of this man in your mouth, and that's fine. He had some promise, but I'm just telling you right now, I'm going to be looking at you when you're talking shit about this poor kid on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, in a week or two when he finally sucks, all right? I'm going to be looking at you, and I'm going to be very upset because you're going to make him cry to his mama again, all right? I'm staying away. Now go ahead, take the floor. I know you're going to sit here and put more inches in your mouth, so go ahead.
I might get a copyright strike. We might get a copyright strike for what I'm about to do.
Do whatever you need to do.
All right.
We're here for the people, not for the money.
Caleb Williams is probably going to be the greatest quarterback of all time. He was a great quarterback at USC, the greatest quarterback I've ever seen in my entire life. In person. I watched him multiple times. I watched that Washington game live from the Coliseum, row 17 from the 30-yard line. I saw things I never thought I would see out of a quarterback. I saw him throw behind the back like he was LeBron to the end zone, to all the receivers, every single one. USC was a great team. Their defense sucked. He would have won a national championship if he had the defense USC had this year. He's going to the Chicago Bears. Stacked team. Roma Dunze. A stacked offense. He's got an actual solid defense now. Give me the Chicago Bears -3.5. Play of the week.
I can't deny that they're a stacked team. I can't deny. That's all. I'm just saying.
What?
That
Are we scared of Will Levis?
Week 2.
Are we scared of Will Levis?
Week 3 and week 4. I'm gonna be here a whole weeks. You guys are gonna turn on this kid when he sucks, and I'm gonna frown upon that.
I'm never gonna turn on this kid.
And I'm gonna tell you guys to pick up the Bible and read a verse. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Listen,
because that's rude and disrespectful.
Listen, I'm already looking at next week's line of at Houston. I bet they cover the spread because it's gonna be like a 9-point spread. I'm going to take Chicago next week as my play of the week. Chicago's a wagon this year.
I need to see how the Stroud boys do this week.
Chicago's a wagon
this year. Stroud boys for this entire season.
They've got a stacked team.
Yeah, I'm not denying they do. Their moves this offseason have been phenomenal. All ends, offense, defense, special teams, you name it. They've been picking up players that matter. And I will say that that's not the point. I'm going to be looking at you. Trust me. Especially you. Right there. Trying to hide behind those cool glasses I found.
Next game. 10 a.m. CBS. We got the Patriots. We got the Bengals. Bengals are an 8.5-point favorite at over under 40.5. This is your team.
It's my team. And you know what? I don't know. If you guys know me, you know that I take the Patriots under every week as a safety bet. And I'm here to tell you that it is in your best interest if you take this week 1, because you and me will decide Sunday at 10 a.m. California time, because that's where I'm at supposedly, that the Patriots defense is still the best defense in this league. All right, I know you guys don't believe it, but as a bettor, right, as a bettor, because we're thinking as bettors, not football fans, which we can be both, under 40.5. This is going to be the worst game you've ever seen. You heard me say it 1,000 times last year. It's going to be the worst game you've ever seen. Nobody's going to score any points. It's going to be if you happen to have one of these kickers, shouts out you. But under 40.5. And if it sucks, guess what? Now we learn and we move on from here. And we know that the same thing that it's safety, our little safety blanket from last year, is no more.
I think Joe Burrow and Jamar
come
Chase
with
might break
me,
this over by
and let's
themselves.
find out. What?
I think they might break this over by themselves. Just Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.
Listen, you want to believe in blonde Joe Burrow? That's on you, bud. That's on you.
Say here, okay? Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in the NFL. He's best. He's the best in the NFL.
Joe Burrow, unbelievable.
I've been there for many of people's blonde hair arcs, and it's not their best, both professionally and unprofessionally.
So
And it's week 1. Everybody's going to be a little sleepy, a little tired, because you know what? They sat out the entire practice season because it's like the new cool thing to do is let's sit out the entire practice like I spent the entire time practicing. But that's beyond me. You can be you. You take your bets. It's okay. This is a competition. But I'm going to go ahead and say that this is not my best bet. But this is the come along with me.
And you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
And let's get new COVID best bet right here.
I'm taking
40
the
and a
over.
half.
I'm taking the over 40 and a half.
Go ahead.
New England. It's,
You didn't take it till I started talking, so go ahead.
we got the Texans. We got the Colts.
Yep.
Over under 48 and a half. The Colts are +3. What do you think about this game?
Bouncing back to what you were talking about with the Texans and the Bears playing next week, which is going to be electric. I need to see what the Stroud boys are up to this year. The Stroud boys are big back, because they have also made some moves in the offseason. If they're big back, like they lat pulled 350, next week we're riding them so hard against the wannabe Bears. But I need to. This is a lot of observation week, guys. We're gonna take a lot of notes. Taking a lot of notes this week. I'm staying away, but I'm watching this game for sure.
I've got an earthquake. We got to relocate. We'll be back in just a second.
It's still filming, and we're moving on to the Jaguars and the Dolphins. Dolphins sitting at -3.5. Over under is 48.5. I'm staying away. It was unbeknownst to me, but I guess Trevor Lawrence is playing, so I'm just gonna watch two Miami teams duke it out in the sunshine.
I absolutely hate this game. There's no chance I'm taking it.
I mean, the overs are kind of cute, but no, I'm staying away.
Yeah, why get
It's
cute
week
week
one.
one? We don't know about these teams. We know nothing about these
We have
teams.
no clue. Everybody sat out off season just like we did, so who knows? Moving on to Panthers Saints. Saints are sitting at -4.5. Total is 41.5. Isn't there's a statistic pardon me. There's a statistic somewhere that says that the Saints have beat the Panthers, I think, about a bajillion times. Is that true?
Correct.
I'm still staying away. It's week 1. There's no reason to get excited.
It's week 1.
about
Why are
this
we
shit,
betting on the
you know?
Panthers week 1? I don't think if you're not a Saints or a
You're
Panthers
right.
fan,
I wouldn't bet on the Panthers. I'd bet on the Saints
this
if I was to take this game.
this game doesn't even deserve a spot in the quad box. Does it?
It doesn't. Hey, if you're paying for that, hey, don't put this in the quad box. If you're paying that $800 fucking whatever dollars for Red Zone this year, don't even put it in the quad box. It's not worth it.
If you're a student in college, you get it for like $250.
Or if you just use a proxy, you can still use Streamies. But hey, whatever.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For serious Indian mafia, please don't kill me, that's a joke.
That's what you just get on a proxy like back in the old days, like when you're on a school computer,
Yeah.
and then you can still go to regular old Streamies because in another country it's not seized by the U.S. government. So
Yeah, it's not that bad. Not that bad. All right.
just remember, we're not going there this time.
Nope.
not
Hey,
going
it's season 1, dude. We got all season to say some stupid, wild stuff.
This is week 1. We're keeping it, even though it's no hold barred. We're keeping it tame. We're
Like
keeping it tame.
in the no holds barred pay-per-views, like back in the day, you would always have that intro match. Like it wasn't that great. It just kicked off the show. This is that.
Yeah, exactly.
This is that. We're still
Exactly.
getting
This
all the
is
kinks figured
X-Pac.
out.
This is X-Pac versus Gargamel right here.
Exactly, dude. We're on Discord for the first time. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. All right. This next game. We got the Vikings and the Giants. Minnesota's at -1.5. Over/under is 41.5. You best believe I'm taking the fucking Giants +1.5. Best believe it. As a Patriots fan, I've watched Sam Darnold shit the bed historically my entire life. Giants +1.5.
Keep going. Keep rambling for a second.
I got nothing after that. That's all you need. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. He's going to throw it to Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's going to make it to halftime and then just go sit on the bench and do that weird, like, oh, I'm limping off with a sprain. All of a sudden, I'm hurt for the rest of the season. Yeah. Sam Darnold, Viking led. Go ahead and find the tallest mountain. Book yourself a trip to Everest and take the longest hike of your life if you believe that he's taking the Vikings to like an okay season, decent season. They got an okay defense. They still have all those weapons on offense. I don't give a shit. It's Sam Darnold.
This is
If it was
my.
that kid, that blonde kid, that I don't know what his name was, that blonde kid that was playing in preseason, that college kid, different story. Different story. But this is not the case. They have the man who sees ghosts while he's awake during the day. Giants +1.5.
This is my Jigglypuff pick of the week. The Jigglypuff pick of the week goes to the most ugly game you could ever think of, but it's a fantastic
taking
bet, and it's going to smack. Jigglypuff, it's like it floats. It floats. Give me the Vikings -1.5. There's the 7th-year bump. Have you ever heard of the 7th-year bump of a quarterback?
No.
You've never heard of the 7th-year bump.
No, go ahead and explain it for the people in the back.
The 7th-year bump is when a quarterback somehow stays in the league for 7 years. He miraculously, he can be terrible for the first 5 years. On the 7th year, he automatically becomes a great veteran. Sam Darnold is going to become a great veteran. Give me the Vikings, -1.5. Jigglypuff, pick of the week.
We're just moving on from that because that's probably the worst bullshit I've ever heard. But moving on to the Raiders and the Chargers. Chargers are sitting at -3. Over/under 40.5.
I've got nothing in this game. I've got absolutely nothing.
That's because you're scared and you don't believe in the Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders +3.
You're insane.
I am insane. And it's week 1. And you know what wins on week 1? Absolutely insane. Batshit bets. We're taking the Raiders +3. We're moving straight into week 2. No, I'm kidding. Broncos and Seahawks. Seahawks at -6. Over/under is 41.5. There's somebody in this house that would be very upset if I took what would be an easy bet of the Seattle Seahawks -6. But in due respect, I'm staying away from this game.
In respect for Sean Payton's coaching ability, I'm going to stay away from this game.
That's fair. That's fair, and I respect that. That's a good reason to stay away from that game. Now here is my why the hell is this line this way game of the week. We have the Cowboys and the Browns. The Browns are at -2.5. The over/under is 40.5. Take it away. I want to know why. Explain to me why.
You want to know why it's -2.5?
Yes.
One of the most misunderstood quarterbacks is going to be playing for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott. Remember when I was talking about the 7th-year bump?
Okay, so are you going to go back on that right now and talk about Dak Prescott?
We are talking about Dak Prescott.
That's what I'm saying. But are you going to, because you're saying that that's going to work for Sam Darnold, is this going to hurt Dak Prescott?
No, it's his 6th year.
Oh,
We're going to start betting him next year. Next year is the year of Dak Prescott.
When he gets fired from the Cowboys for
Yeah, when he's going to be the starting quarterback of...
sucking ass this year?
Yeah, because he'll be the starting quarterback of the New York Giants next year, and they're going to be a great team.
That's such a great... That might be true. Clip this. Somebody clip this right now,
Clip
because
it.
that might end up being true.
All right,
I
go.
hate how right that sounds. I'm staying away, by the way. I'm staying away from this game because
Vegas
something about
knows.
taking the Browns
They know something.
minus points week 1. Gross.
Yeah.
Gross. Take it away.
So when we moved sets, my original laptop got destroyed, so I do not have the games up.
Look at this. We have the Commanders and the Buccaneers. Buccaneers minus 3.5. Over under is 35.5. Who is the quarterback for the Commanders?
Ramble on about it. I got you.
I'm still staying away professionally, staying away from this game. I just don't know because, correct me if I'm wrong, is Taylor Heineke a Ram now?
Yes, he's no longer on the Commanders.
Okay. That confirms that I'm staying away from this game. 3. If this was 2.5, Buccaneers maybe would be the better bet. But 3.5, Vegas is really just trying to protect themselves from just a crazy week one. Big time. I'm going to call my man. I'm going to call my guy on the other side and see if this, because if this is going to be the trend, if we're just going to see 6s and 3s this whole season, I might have to start betting on ponies, which, by the way, if you haven't bet on ponies, you guys got to start betting on ponies right now.
Ooh, okay. The ponies of the way.
That might be the move if Vegas is just going to, not let us win some money. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Because I'm going to take $2, bet it on Gold Glock, and win about 65 in the matter of 15 seconds. So
you can't beat it. You can't beat
that. Shouts out my new favorite horse, Gold Glock, out of Rio Doso. Edit that end part out because people are going to. Shouts out wherever that horse is from.
Jaden Daniels, the number 2 pick in the entire NFL draft. He is an absolute stud. Jaden Daniels, he won the Heisman Trophy last year on a terrible LSU team. Him and Caleb Williams have very relatable situations back in college, and they're getting put into not very relatable spots in the NFL because Caleb set up a lot better than Jaden Daniels. But Jaden Daniels is in a spot in Washington where he's going to have an amazing year. Terry McLaurin is back. The Commanders are back. They've got a solid, young, mid-core on the defense. This team is good. The Buccaneers are trash. Baker Mayfield is cool. He's a cool guy. He is what you would call a fun guy to be around. He's what Johnny Manziel would have been if he wasn't addicted to parties and he was dedicated to the grind. Baker Mayfield will put up a solid stat line in this game, but the Commanders will jump out to a lead right away, and they will never relinquish it. Jaden Daniels will probably have, I'd say, 250 passing yards, 100 rushing yards. He'll get sacked like 7 times. But the Commanders will be fantastic. They're going to be a fun team to watch. Shout out the Commanders. Commanders plus 3.5.
Question left. Will you shut up, man? Listen,
You're insane. You're absolutely insane. You just came up with that. You guys as the fans watched that in real time. He didn't know who it was. And until he looked at his phone, did he decide that all of a sudden the Commanders are going to win the NFC East or whatever, wherever the hell they are. But whatever. You can take that bet. I'm staying away. I will take this bet, though. Next, we have Rams, Lions. Detroit sitting at minus 3.5. Over under 50.5. I'm telling you this right now. 50 is scary. I hate taking 50. But I am taking over 50.5 for this game. Without a doubt.
Great pick.
This game's going to be electric.
Great pick.
It's going to be electric. It's going to be a great game.
It is. Have you heard of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit?
I have.
So, he's very lucky when it comes to things, and we're going to need luck for this game. This is my Oswald the Rabbit pick of the week. This pick will always go to a high over. High over or low under, because we need luck. Give me the over of 51. Shouts out Oswald.
Look at us taking the same bet. Look at us agreeing on something week one.
So the score's probably going to be 20 combined.
Yeah, watch. Yeah, sorry, fans. But if we are both locking in on over 50.5, this is going to be a snooze fest. But it's okay.
It is what it is. This is, hey.
Last but not least.
This is my favorite game of the week.
I hate, we talked on the phone yesterday. I hate that we both like this game and the same side. But at least my reasoning is different. And I will start with my reasoning. Next, we have The Monday night game, Jets and 49ers. Niners are sitting at -4.5. Over under is 43.5. And we are in the stabbing capital of the world, the getting held up at gunpoint capital of the world, Santa Clarita, California.
Oh, before you continue, I might be making plans. We might be filming on location. I might be filming it on location. No business gambling. I might be
Better
going to this
wear
game.
a bulletproof vest, brother. Shouts out to you if you're on those front line in the trenches. I'm taking the Jets plus 4.5. Not because of Aaron Rodgers, not because of the Jets, not because of any reason other than some poor child with a Rolex watch almost got murdered in a street, and he gets to go to the locker room. And you mean to tell me that all those guys that wear tons of gold chains, they got tons of money, drive nice cars, all that stuff, aren't feeling like they're being targeted in their own town, their home city that they claim to be players in? Give me the Jets. That locker room is in shambles. Sure, the Niners pick it up and, of course, do what the Niners do best after they move on the fact that they can go somewhere else and not get robbed, all right? Give me the Jets.
I just feel like it would be cruel if the NFL script writers did this 2 years to the Jets. They've got probably a top 10 quarterback of all time on their roster. Give them one good year. This is going to be their good year. I think the 49ers are going to be taking a steep, like, as steep as... I'm going to insert a joke here. Like in post-production, I can't come up with one.
Hi, Susan.
Hello.
Look, every time I move my arm, it costs the Cartoon Network $42. Look. 42. 84.
They're going to have a steep fall off, and the Jets might win this game by 20. So give me the Jets plus 4.5.
Look at us.
Look at us go.
Week 1.
Hey, what's your pick? You never gave your...
You could roll a clip from last time out. Sorry. Roll a clip from fucking last season of us arguing about the Jets, and then put a clown emoji face on my face right now.
Jersey, is that downstate New York? Anyway, it looks rainy.
They legit play in the exact same stadium, buddy.
See, that's how much I don't care about the Jets. I don't even know where they play.
Evil clown doink, and what a matchup this is going to be. You recall Bobby Heenan when all of a sudden last week a challenge was made?
We're taking the Jets plus 4.5 against the Niners at home. But you know what? I didn't get robbed, so we're taking the Jets, baby.
What's your pick of the week?
This is my pick of the week. Sorry if I didn't explain that this is my best bet pick of the week, but this is the you better start carrying a Glock 24 small, slim version in your front pocket pick of the week if anybody tries to rob you.
I like it.
Because if that guy was to turn around and shoot that man, then this would be a hammer. The Niners are way back. One of their players shot. Somebody was trying to rob them, but no. That was not the case. Therefore, Jets plus 4.5. Best bet of your life.
I like it. Well, hey, this was week 1. What a week 1.
Don't forget we got to go over your bets. Go over your bets so we can put them on the board up here.
Kablamo.
Wherever you're planning on putting it.
Kablamo. They're going to go somewhere over here. So this year, it's going to be a brand new year. We're going to have a punishment. I want you guys to vote on it in the comments what the punishment should be to the person who predicts the worst amount of games this year. It's got to be something funny. We're going to film it, whatever the forfeit is, on the channel, and we're going to upload it. And it's going to be a great year.
I don't think it's going to be a great year. This year's going to be dog shit. But betting-wise, if we can get ahead of the curve, we can make this a good betting year, on top of it being probably the worst football season you've ever seen. And it's only because the NFL won in court over the NFL Sunday ticket. Big business wins again, guys. It's okay. But I'm going to go ahead because he didn't say his bets, so I'm going to go first. We have the Ravens plus 3. Giants plus 1.5. Easy bet. Patriots under 41. Raiders plus 3. I hate that we're on the same page, but the over the Rams and Lions game, 51. and then Jets plus 4.5. Best bet of the week. That's Mean Gene, the Pick Machines bets. Only 6 of them, sorry. You can blame MGM for there not being more bets.
I've got Kansas City minus 2.5, Houston minus 3, Minnesota money line, Chargers minus 3, Rams Lions over 50, New York Jets plus 4, the Commanders plus 3.5, New England over 40.5. In my play of the week, Caleb Williams, the Chicago Bears minus 3.5.
I don't know if it's that bad or one of the dogs just shitting in my house, but something smells bad.
We might need to do a check on that because, hey, we've been filming for a minute and I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too, but you know what? If one of the dogs shit in the house, I'm gonna go look at it and it's gonna look like Caleb Williams' face.
Hey, if they did, send me the video. We'll put it in the video. We'll put it at the end.
Yeah, you remember when they used to find they used to be like, oh my God, the tortilla has the Virgin Mary in it. You remember those days?
I don't.
It's a depiction of the Virgin Mary in the tortilla.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember that?
I don't.
If you're in your 30s, you remember that. It's the same thing. If you look at a piece of shit in your backyard that your dog took and you see Caleb Williams' face, don't take the bet.
This has been No Business Gambling.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.